It befell upon a very joyous season in the month of May that Queen Guinevere was of a mind to take gentle sport, as folk do at that time of the year. Wherefore on a day she ordained it in a court of pleasure, that on the next morning certain knights and ladies of the court at Camelot should ride with her a-maying into the woods and fields, there to disport themselves amid the flowers and blossoms that grew in great multitudes beside the river. How the Lady Guinevere rode a-maying. Of this May party it stands recorded several times in the various histories of chivalry that the knights she chose were 10 in all, and that they were all knights of the Round Table, to wit, as followeth: there was Sir Kay the Seneschal, and Sir Agravaine, and Sir Brandiles, and Sir Sagramore the Desirous, and Sir Dodinus, and Sir Osana, and Sir Ladiness of the Forest Sauvage, and Sir Percivant of India, and Sir Ironside, and Sir Persides, who was cousin to Sir Percival of Gales. These were the 10, so saith those histories aforesaid, whom the Lady Guinevere called upon for to ride a-maying with her all bright and early upon the morning of the day as aforesaid. And the Queen further ordained that each of these knights should choose him a lady for the day, and she ordained that each lady should ride behind the knight upon the horse which he rode. And she ordained that all those knights and ladies, and all such attendants as might be of that party, should be clad entirely in green, as was fitting for that pleasant festival. Such were the commands that the Queen ordained, and when those who were chosen were acquainted with their good fortune, they took great joy therein, for all they wist there would be great sport at that maying party. So when the next morning was come, they all rode forth in the freshness of dewy springtide, what time the birds were singing so joyously from every hedge and coppice, what time the soft wind was blowing great white clouds, slow sailing across the canopy of heaven, each cloud casting a soft and darkling shadow that moved across the hills and uplands as it swam the light blue heaven above, what time all the trees and hedgerows were abloom with fragrant and dewy blossoms, and fields and meadowlands, all shining bright with dew, were spread over with a wonderful carpet of pretty flowers, gladdening the eye with their charm, and making fragrant the breeze that blew across the smooth and grassy plain. For in those days the world was young and gay, as it is nowadays with little children who are abroad when the sun shines bright and things are a-growing, and the people who dwelt therein had not yet grown aweary of its freshness of delight. Wherefore that fair queen and her court took great pleasure in all the merry world that lay spread about them, as they rode 2 by 2, each knight with his lady, gathering the blossoms of the May, chattering the while like merry birds, and now and then bursting into song because of the pure pleasure of living.